A mysterious bio-android begins attacking Gingertown, a once bustling city now eerily silent. The Z-fighters investigate after noticing entire populations vanishing without a trace, only clothes left behind. Piccolo arrives first, sensing a terrifying power, and eventually confronts Cell, who reveals he's sucking humans off to become stronger. It's a chilling scene with haunting visuals of empty streets, silent wind, and abandoned clothes, setting the tone for Cell's menacing character. Then, Cell and Piccolo go aura for aura. Piccolo praises Cell for taking out all the civilians, so he doesn't have to hold back. Piccolo shoots a key blast at Cell that sends his roach ass flying. We cut to Android 17 telling 18 that the atmosphere just shook, which shows another reason why Piccolo solo's your favorite verse. We cut back to Piccolo destroying Cell. They stop for a moment and Cell explains he is not this ass and has yet to achieve his perfect form. Cell then starts to charge his Kamehameha, which makes Piccolo take a steamy shit in his pants. Piccolo dodges the attack but gets grabbed by Cell. Cell takes this opportunity to suck Piccolo and drain his arm. Piccolo breaks free and asks Cell what is he. Cell calmly explains his origin to a stunned Piccolo. He reveals that he's a bio-android created by Dr. Gero's computer, made from the cells of the strongest fighters: Goku, Vegeta, Piccolo, Frieza, and King Cold. He came from a future timeline where he was supposed to absorb androids 17 and 18 to reach his perfect form. But in his timeline, they were destroyed, so he used a time machine to travel to the past and start over. His goal? Absorb the androids and become perfect Cell. After learning this information, Piccolo then says, "Thanks for telling me everything, you stupid roach," and regenerates his arm. Trunks and Krillin then show up and Cell does not want to get jumped, so he pulls out the oldest trick in the book and hits them with a solar flare and runs off like a bitch. The time when Piccolo showed that he isn't a weak loser side character like Yamcha. Androids 17, 18, and 16 show up unexpectedly at Kame House, demanding to know where Goku is. Fresh from fusing with Kami, Piccolo's power is unlike anything before, and he's ready to put it to the test. Piccolo steps up and says to meet him at this empty island over here to box. They arrive at the island and Piccolo says this fight won't be as easy as last time. Piccolo takes off his weighted clothes, but learns that Android 17 intends to fight Piccolo alone, which makes Piccolo grin because he's about to beat the shit out of this cocky talking computer. Piccolo charges up. Number 16 explains to 17 that this isn't the same Piccolo he fought last time. This Piccolo is him. Piccolo elbows the shit out of 17 and starts to beat his ass. Piccolo uses his new move on 17 called Hell Zone Grenade, but 17 shields himself and lets the reader know that this is about to be one of the best fights in Dragon Ball Z. We cut to Cell sucking off more humans, but he senses the power of Piccolo fighting the androids, so he starts to get horny and says he's on his way. Back to the fight with Piccolo and number 17. Piccolo explains he's not going to snitch on Goku. 17 says fine, but he isn't going to hold back any longer. 17 hits Piccolo with a jab and makes him stumble. 17 is too fast for Piccolo and gets a gut punch in that stuns Piccolo. 17 hits an elbow drop on Piccolo's neck like prime Shawn Michaels, which makes Piccolo drop to the floor. Piccolo gets up and shows off his acrobatic skills that you only get to see about 3 times in the series. Piccolo cracks his neck and says, "Is that all you got?" The fight continues on with Piccolo and 17 going blow for blow, and once again Piccolo showing his acrobatic skills. 18 reveals that Piccolo and 17 are evenly matched, showing another reason why Piccolo solos all of One Punch Man. Then Cell's roach ass shows up to the fight and ruins everything like a bitch. Vegeta carries the Z fighters to a Vic Roy. Goku was down, the heart virus, crippling. 19 moved in for the kill. But then, he arrived, calm, confident, with a smirk that said only one thing. He was about to fuck the shit out of 19. The androids shit-talk Vegeta thinking he isn't a threat. In a flash of golden light, Vegeta unleashed his fury. He had finally done it. He became a Super Saiyan. The others? Confused. "Didn't you need to be pure?" Vegeta said, "Yeah, I'm pure evil." 19 hit him. Vegeta grinned. The beatdown began. Vegeta kicks 19's fat-ass stomach inward and bullies him. Gero's standing there watching 19 get destroyed like a cuck bitch. 19 grabs him. Big mistake. Vegeta rips his hands off. 19 starts to run away like a fat kid running to eat that shitty-ass school lunch. Then came the finisher. Big bang attack. One shot. Deleted. Just like Gojo when he tries to fight Goku. Moro was finished. Ultra Instinct had crushed him. The fight was over. "Stand up, Moro," says Goku. Goku hands him a Senzu bean, but with a warning, take it and return to Galactic Prison. For good. Moro eats the Senzu, heals up, and flips the script. He goes straight for Goku's chest, just like last time, aiming to end it in one blow. But instead, Moro breaks his fucking hand like the time you tried defending yourself from your alcoholic father. As Moro sits on the ground crying with his broken hand, Goku looks down at him in disappointment and says, "You're just a sneaky loser, coward-ass bitch." Goku then crouches down and says, "My Saiyan, have you ever even trained before?" Moro responds with no. Goku sits there and is like, "Dang, if you weren't a bitch-ass loser, you could have been a good sparring partner." Goku offers Moro a chance to surrender, but Moro's not having it. Moro steals Maris's power and evolves. Now continues the best fight in all of Dragon Ball Super. Stick around for part 2, where Goku shows exactly why he would solo the entirety of JJK. With Maris's angel power stolen, Moro charges in like a beast unchained. But Goku's done playing games. This time, he's fighting with clarity, not kindness. Fist meets fury. The earth cracks beneath their power. Realizing their battle could tear the planet apart, Goku takes off, telling Moro to follow him. They start tearing through the sky, orbiting the earth with every blow. Moro kicks the shit out of Goku, but Goku gets up and dusts himself off like nothing happened. Moro's strength is insane, but his grip on it is slipping. Goku's calm just pisses him off more. Angel energy isn't meant for mortals, and Moro's paying the price. His body rebels and starts to destroy itself, just like what would happen if you ate that shitty, disgusting-ass Indian street food. Disgusting fucking food. Anyways, Moro's body is breaking down. He fused with the earth. But now he's overloading. Too much power. No control. Moro isn't evolving. He's about to blow. If Moro explodes, the earth goes with him. There's no margin for error now. Stay tuned for part 3, where Goku ends the fight just like how he would end all of Bleach and One Punch Man. Moro's desperation hits its peak. His body can't contain Maris's angel power, so he fuses with the earth itself. He's no longer a being, he's the terrain. Every mountain, every crack. That's him now. Moro's fat ass starts to eat all of the population's energy like a selfish, fat loser. He starts to swell up. If he explodes, Earth is gone. Whis appears and breaks it down. He tells Goku he can't just punch his way out of this. He needs precision. One shot right at the crystal in Moro's forehead. Break that, and it's over. Vegeta steps up using Forced Spirit Fission, a new move he learned from Planet Yardrat. He rips chunks of stolen energy out of Moro, tearing his fusion apart piece by piece. It's working. The planet breathes again, but it's not enough. Goku goes to break that fat-ass crystal in the middle of Moro's head, but Moro grabs Goku and starts to suck him dry. Vegeta and the others give Goku their energy to help him go back into Ultra Instinct, but it's not enough. Moro starts tweaking the fuck out. I told him not to eat that filthy, fucking disgusting Indian street food. The earth is doomed. Wait a minute. Do you guys hear that? Woo, we're saved, yay! From miles away, Oob hands over a massive surge of energy to Vegeta, who channels it straight into Goku. A giant Susanoo-like avatar of Goku appears, forged from pure spirit, a god-sized warrior for a god-tier threat. This is it, the Earth, seconds from annihilation, and Goku, calm, focused, divine. Goku doesn't hesitate, no speeches, no second chances, just one strike, guided by Ultra Instinct. Boom, the crystal shatters. A shock wave echoes through space itself, a feat Gojo could never reach. Moro howls in agony, angel power ripping away, his planet-sized body crumbling. It's done. No big speech, just silence and peace. And yeah, you're probably still wondering, Who was that kid who handed Goku the power to turn the tide? Well, basically, after Goku made the wish for Kid Boo's little evil ass to reincarnate as a chill guy. Shenron gives Kid Buu a tough ultimatum: reincarnate as one of Master Roshi's long-lost accidents that may have a few diseases or come back as an oob. Piccolo gets fucking destroyed. His body drops. And just like that, Gohan breaks. Gohan sees red like your father after he gets home from the bar on a Friday night. A blinding explosion of power. Hair turns white. Aura surges. Beast Gohan is born. Cellmax rushes him like a fucking wild animal. But Gohan doesn't even blink. One massive hit, dead center. Gohan standing there like he's already won. Because he has. Gohan hits a devastating kick to Cell's gut that would one-shot that fucking loser Sung Jin-woo. Piccolo is still alive. Gamma 1 saved him. Cellmax starts to panic. He can't win. So his fucking loser ass tries to take everyone with him. Energy builds in his hand. He's about to nuke the entire planet. Piccolo stretches his dick to grab Cell. The special beam cannon erupts and rips through Cellmax's fat-ass head. The Earth is saved. Frieza had returned, mechanized, angry, and ready to turn Earth into dust. But then, a stranger landed. Purple hair, sword on his back, dripped out. It was Trunks the young goat. He straight up tells Frieza, "I'm gonna kill you. You fucking short loser-ass lizard." Frieza laughed. He'd just survived Namek. What could one kid do? He sends his weak-ass soldiers that could easily solo One Piece, by the way, to kill Trunks. Trunks destroys them quickly. Then it happened. A golden flash. Lightning danced across the ground. He was a Super Saiyan. Frieza's worst nightmare. Back again? But this wasn't Goku. Trunks moved before Frieza could blink. He fucking slices Frieza in half. Then he slices him up into little pieces and blasts that loser Frieza to bits. Granola had just fingered Vegeta. Granola thought he had the prince beat, Vegeta barely standing. But then, he smiled. Not out of arrogance, but excitement. Because that pain makes him stronger. His aura erupts, raw, purple, violent. This isn't Ultra Instinct. It's not calm or graceful. This is destruction. Vegeta has unlocked a new power, one taught by the god of destruction himself. Ultra Ego. This form would eviscerate your favorite anime, and I don't care if your favorite anime is some shitty-ass romance anime. Vegeta is about to abuse Granola, just like your uncle. Vegeta grabs Granola's whiny bitch ass and headbutts the shit out of him, and then he throws him like the bitch he is. Fucking loser-ass Granola. Anyways, Vegeta continues the beat down until Granola recovers and lands a clean hit. But Vegeta freaky-ass smiles. Vegeta isn't just fighting anymore. He's thriving. He grins through the pain, fists clenched, aura exploding. This is Ultra Ego. And Vegeta is about to fuck the shit out of Granola. Vegeta grabs Granola by the head, throws him into a wall, and fucking kicks him in the stomach. Just like the time you begged your father to stop drinking and gambling. Vegeta starts to talk shit, calling Granola a lame-ass, bitchless loser. Granola gets angry and hits Vegeta with a blast, but it does nothing. He continues to blast Vegeta, but he just tanks it like a G. Vegeta rushes in and kicks Granola's face inward, sending him flying, broken but not beaten. And that's when it happens. Mid-battle, Granola evolves. His power surges, his eye changes. He awakens his true potential, and the tide begins to turn. 40 years ago, planet Cereal was attacked under Frieza's command. Saiyans swept across the land, destroying everything in sight in their hairy-ass monkey form. Among them was Bardock. But during the chaos, he found something unexpected, a mother and her child, terrified and defenseless. Muesli and young Granola, which reminds him of his wife and his son Goku. He gets a flashback of the time his wife Jine was yelling at him for being a loser-ass deadbeat. Anyways, after that, Bardock grabbed Muesli and Granola and carried them to safety, shielding them from the explosions tearing through the city. Then Bardock is greeted by some old-ass loser named Monedo trying to attack him, but Bardock easily stops him because he's a goat and would solo all of Invincible himself. Bardock tries to get them to escape the planet, but this group hired by Frieza named the Heaters arrive. Bardock and the others go hide, but this stupid-ass kid Granola wakes up and blows their cover by getting scared from seeing Bardock. Bardock tries to play it off like he was going to execute them, but Alec calls his bluff and opens fire. Mosley is struck. Bardock blasts the heaters and runs off with old-ass, wrinkly-ass Monaito. Goku and Vegeta head back to Monaito's house, still recovering from their battle with gas. Monaito tells Goku that he has something to show him. When they get to his home, Monaito pulls out Bardock's old scouter, dusty, damaged, but still holding echoes of the past. Monaito gives it to Goku, the one who carries Bardock's bloodline. Goku passes it to Vegeta, hoping he can get it to work. He explains it's broken, but there's a saved recording. Monaito explains that the recording is probably of the fight where Bardock absolutely demolishes Gas. Then some Clanka comes out of nowhere and says he can play the audio. The audio of Bardock helping Monaito and Granola escape plays, which makes Goku remember the time when his mother and father sent him to Earth. Then we cut to Bardock punching the shit out of Gas, making you remember the first time your alcoholic father hit you. Bardock shows off why he can solo all of One Piece and gut punches Gas and kicks that little shit into the forest. Like Goku and Vegeta step out of Monaito's house, their faces calm but determined. Gas is waiting in the distance, his aura raging, his hatred boiling over. Gas starts talking shit like the bitch he is, but Goku and Vegeta stand there unfazed. Vegeta explains how he wants to beat the shit out of Gas, and Goku's down with that. Goku isn't just gonna sit there and watch like Yamcha the cuck. He plans to fight as well, so Goku and Vegeta join forces to fight Gas. Goku and Vegeta charge up. Their aura is bursting through the sky. This panel is so good it absolutely solos all of fiction. If Saitama even touched their aura, he would disintegrate. Anyways, Gas starts calling Goku and Vegeta mindless monkeys, and Vegeta explains that they aren't fighting together as a strategy. They're fighting together because the desire to win is what is driving them. They rush towards Gas together, and Gas blocks them effortlessly and starts dodging each one of their attacks. Gas gives Vegeta a backshot with a mace, but Goku dodges and distracts Gas, while Vegeta throws a giant ki blast at Gas. Gas starts pushing the blast back and towards Goku and Vegeta. Vegeta steps out and leaves Goku with the blast and goes for an attack on Gas. Vegeta gets absolutely destroyed and thrown into a mountain. A massive blast rockets toward Goku, ready to erase him. But the goat himself blasts it back into the sky, saving his own life and the city behind him. Goku teleports to Vegeta to help him, but there he is to Goku's surprise, he's beating the shit out of Gas. Gas can't believe Vegeta's still standing, but Vegeta just laughs. Every hit you land only makes me stronger, but Gas don't give a shit and just gut kicks Vegeta like a bitch. Gas starts to throw Vegeta around like a rag doll. Fuck you, Gas. Sorry about that anyways. Gas towers over Vegeta, ready to finish the job. Goku moves in, but before he can, Vegeta rises from the rubble and blasts Gas with a destructive punch straight to the gut. But Gas isn't done yet. The tide turns and the fight swings right back his way. Seeing Vegeta struggle, Goku's patience snaps. It's time for him to jump into the fight. Vegeta's eyes pulse red, like your abusive alcoholic father, his expression twisted with battle lust. Stay back, Kakarot. Vegeta, consumed by the thrill of battle and the rush of his new power, smirks through the chaos. He tells Goku to master his Ultra Instinct, because right now, it feels no different than before. Without hesitation, he lunges at Gas again, feral and unstoppable. Just one of these hits could erase One Punch Man's universe and Invincibles. Goku closes his eyes, blocking out the chaos around him. His energy steadies. He's focusing everything on mastering Ultra Instinct once and for all.
Goku centers himself, aiming to unlock the true essence of Ultra Instinct, while Vegeta is getting fucked by Gas. Vegeta's barely staying on his feet, tossed, slammed, and beaten like a ragdoll. But like a true Saiyan warrior, he refuses to fall, declaring he has no limits. He goes in for a hit, forcing Gas to shit his pants and block. But that was it. The last of Vegeta's strength fades away, his body finally giving in as he collapses. Gas moves in to finish Vegeta off, but a sudden force field erupts around him, blocking the attack just in time. It was the glorious goat Goku who would solo every fictional verse. He levitates Vegeta to safety and continues to focus. Goku descends to Gas's level, eyes calm and steady, ready to put his newfound mastery to the test. Goku charges up and transforms into his new form, called True Ultra Instinct. Goku says that to truly master Ultra Instinct, he needs a calm heart, but in this form, he can finally use his emotions as his strength. Gas notices that Goku resembles Bardock and shits himself like a little bitch. Gas rushes towards Goku in rage. Goku locks in and barely dodges Gas's punch, but 200 pumps Gas and breaks one of his fuck-ass tusks. The impact of the punch sends a shockwave that would instantly incinerate One Punch Man's verse in one piece. Goku kicks Gas into the sky and shoots a Kamehameha at Gas, damaging him. Goku is just barely stronger than Gas, making the fight lean his way. Gas panics and starts to throw a bunch of weapons at Goku. Goku dodges each one of them effortlessly and takes the wrecking ball Gas threw at him and slams it on him. Gas is forced to hold it back, and Goku goes in for a kick to the gut, making Gas remember when he was taking back shots from Bardock.
Gas just got bitched by Goku. Alec pulls up in front of Gas and grabs him by the neck, telling him to lock the fuck in, and that he's the one who has to kill Frieza. Alec grabs Gas by the head and snarls, furious that all the power he gave him is being wasted. He demands Gas find the resolve to fight to the death if he has to, while the rest of the Heaters watch in shock, begging Alec not to push him so ruthlessly. Goku stands up for Gas, telling Alec not to force him to fight, and that they can fight another day. Alec says to shut your bitch ass up, filthy Saiyan, and that there won't be a next time for Gas. A purple aura erupts behind Alec, showing a stronger but older Gas. Goku notices that Gas looks chopped. Gas raises Goku by the neck, his grip tightening with murderous intent. Goku wriggles free, but his attempt to strike back fails. The gap between them is still overwhelming. Gas teleports behind Goku, about to diddy him. Gas yanks Goku by the skull and launches him backward, blasting him through tree after tree like they were nothing. Goku is being sucked up off the ground and being spun around in a tornado by Gas. Gas, like the bitch he is, starts shooting blasts at Goku while he's vulnerable. Just one of these blasts is enough to solo all of JJK in one piece. Anyways, Goku crashes from the sky, beaten and barely holding on. Gas picks him up and starts bitching him. Fucking loser-ass Gas. Granola saves Goku from getting his ass beat by Gas again. Granola tells Goku to trust him with the final blow. Goku doesn't even question it. He rushes Gas head on, doing whatever it takes to buy Granola time for that one game-ending shot. Goku kicks Gas guts in, but that shit don't really do anything, and he just gets packed up. Granola is still charging up his attack, and this makes Gas shit himself, just like the time Actually, never mind. Gas throws a blast at Granola, aiming to stop him, but Goku shields Granola with the energy barrier. Gas says, fuck this shit, I'm gonna fuck Goku, and shoots a barrage of ki blasts at him, frying his shit. Before Gas gets the chance to stop Granola, Vegeta steps in, headbutting him. Vegeta tells Granola to hurry the fuck up. Somehow these frauds get beat by fucking Monido because he used hypnosis. Goku awakens Mastered Ultra Instinct and uses his Susanoo to grab Gas and launch that loser-ass bitch in the air, letting Granola blast him away. Granola's attack hits with such overwhelming force that even Goku and Vegeta are blown back by the shockwave, showing how he could solo Invincible. Granola didn't want to end Gas's life since he's not out for revenge anymore, and Gas falls out of the sky, hitting the ground looking like a raisin. Gas sees his reflection and realizes he's chopped. Wow, Gas is fucking ugly. Suddenly, Frieza arrives, catching everyone completely off guard. Gas charges at Frieza in a blind rage, and Frieza responds by punching a fucking hole into Gas's abdomen, completely draining his life force, causing him to melt. There's nothing left of Gas, just his skeleton. Frieza casually wipes the remains of Gas from his arm, then crushes his skull, completely disrespecting Gas. Frieza zesty ass flies to Elec just to blow him to dust. Goku and Vegeta ask how Frieza got this strong. Frieza reveals he trained in a hyperbolic time chamber in another dimension. He was tired of getting bitched by Saiyans. Frieza then unveils his new transformation, calling it his black form. In an instant, he blitzes toward Goku and Vegeta, casually one-shotting them in their strongest forms. Frieza spares them and says he's after another target. Since Frieza is a great guy, before he leaves, he offers these frauds a job since he needs a cook and a waiter. Wow, what a great galactic supreme emperor. Frieza returns to his ship and calmly flies off into space, as if nothing had happened. Are you excited for Dragon Ball Super Season 2? Comment what you're most hyped to see.